Pre-K family, welcome to another edition of Hurd's Homeroom. I am Heather Hurd, a family partnership and school support advisor for the Division of Early Childhood, and I am so glad that you are here. This is Hurd's Homeroom for the week of January 30th, 2023. We are in week 21. This is the 21st week of school, so we are quickly and swiftly moving through the school year. Again, thank you for joining us, and let's go ahead and get started. Now on the screen, you will see the skills for the week. These are some of the things that your child may learn in the classroom. So take a picture, take a screenshot, and see what's going on in your child's classroom. Now on the screen, you will see the books of the week along with the YouTube link. So all you have to do is go to YouTube, click on the link, and it's a read aloud. So your child is reading this book in the classroom, and then they get a chance to come home and read it with you. That is going to be amazing. So take a screenshot, take a picture, and read this book with your child. Ask them some questions because I guarantee they are going to be able to share with you some things they learned about the book at school. Now on the screen, you will see the Ready Rosie videos. Now guys, I have been telling you all, if you do not have your Ready Rosie account, please get with your family engagement specialist, your FES, and get that Ready Rosie account activated. So on the screen, we have some videos that was pulled for you by Mr. Chris Spratlin. So there's 7 videos for the week that represents the 5 different categories in Ready Rosie that align with the things going on in the classroom. So you will see on the screen that we are reviewing this week winter. Now for language and literacy, you have the video Simon Says, family alliteration, and name game. For math and reasoning, you have adding ice, magazine number hunt. And for social emotional learning, you have toy organization. Now, for research and answers, you have how can I help my child learn new words? And for health and well-being, you have starting a word bank. So guys, go ahead and look at these videos. They're for you. They're only about 1 minute to 2 minutes long, and it's something that will help you as a parent, things that you can do with your child. All right, let's look at the conversation starters. Now we've talked about conversation starters. We've talked. You've told me I talk to my child all the time. Yes, you do. I know you do. But let's make sure we're having that deep, rich, back and forth conversations, not just one word, right? So on the screen, you will see the conversation starters for the week. Go ahead, take a picture, and look, you don't even have to just use it with your pre-K child. You can do it with your spouse, your older children, other family members, but have some good, enriched conversations with your child or your family. All right, this is something new. So last week I did an activity, a training with some parents. And one of the things we talked about was having an extension of learning outside the classroom. So I talked to them about car riding activities. So check this out, parents. I need for you, when you get in the car, turn the radio off, put your phone down, and make the ride, the drive, a learning experience for your child. So on the screen, you'll see the first thing that you can do. It's called the license plate game. So we have license plates on every car, right? So have your child spot a letter or a number. If you see a tag that has the letter F, say, look to the left. I see a tag. What letter do you see? Oh, it's an F. What sound does F make? Oh, it's a number 5. Can you count to 5? So make that a game while you're driving and you're having that one-on-one bonding time with your child. The second one is trivia questions. So before you get in the car, prepare a list of trivia questions about your child's specific interests. Maybe it's a Disney character, maybe it's dinosaurs or Spider-Man. but it can be a trivia. So when you're driving, ask them questions about what's going on and get those brains a pumping. All right, the third thing is story time. Get creative, get inventive, make up a story as you drive. Make a nonsense story up. I used to do this all the time. So I can say, the cat was riding the bike down the street. And then my grandson would come behind me with something like he saw a purple giraffe skating down the street. And then I would come back with something. So it'll be something silly, something nonsense. We're having fun, but it's also sparking his creativity. All right, now you have questions. So there aren't many distractions in the car, right? Yes, there is. But this is the perfect opportunity to bond with your child. I talked to you a few minutes ago about your conversation starters. You can ask the questions that were on the screen, or, what's the most adventurous thing you have ever eaten? Your child might not know what the word adventurous means, right? But now here's your chance to talk about what the word adventurous means. What do you like daydreaming about? You are having conversations, real in-depth conversations with your child. All right, the alphabet game. So we know as we're driving down the street, there are letters everywhere. They're on billboards, they're on signs, they're on the license plate. You can point out a letter on Krispy Kreme. They might not know how to spell Krispy Kreme, but they know what Krispy Kreme is. That's environmental print. But Krispy Kreme begins with a K. Look around. Can you see something that begins with the letter T or the letter A, and have your child identify it, and then have them come up with the sound that letter makes. So you can do that. And the object of the game is to point out all the letters of the alphabet from A to Z. I don't know how long your car ride is, but I know that even if it's a 5-minute drive, there is a lot that you can do. All right, memory test. That is the next thing you can do in the car. So let's say it's you, your pre-K baby, and your second grader. So you would say A is for apple. You're filling in the blank with any word beginning with the letter A. And then your next child will say B is for boy. But they also have to say A is for apple, B is for boy. The third person would say A is for apple, B is for boy, C is for cat. So they have to remember what was said, and they have to come up with that word that begins with that letter. So that's a cool little thing to do. And then let's sing a song. All right, that should be a fun one, because your child loves to sing. Yes, they do. I've heard them in the classroom. So you could start off by singing a few lines of a song that your child knows, that both of you guys know, and then your child jumps in connecting the lyrics with another song, essentially the last lyric. So let's say you say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you... And then your child would say, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. And then another child, or even you, could say, happy birthday to you. So you are building songs. You're making that connection between songs. So those are some things that you can do in the car on your car ride. Again, I don't know how long or how far you have to drive, but always make that car ride a teachable, fun moment. They are having so much fun, but they don't even realize that they're learning, and that is what it is all about. All right, on the screen, you'll see our home connections and sight word links. So these are some additional activities that you can print off and do at home with your child, as well as the sight word book. And it's just a little book. We've talked about it. You can cut it out and have your child read it to you. All right, let's save the date. Kindergarten registration will be held on February 25th. Now, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to let you know the place and the time. The good thing about it is we have 2 locations that we are going to conduct kindergarten registration on. So we'll have 2 locations where you can come out and register on different sides of town, depending on where you live or where you work, if you're working on that Saturday. All right, it's attendance link. I really appreciate you guys. You guys rock with this attendance. Please make sure to do the attendance so that I know that you are here. It only takes less than a minute. Your child's name, school, teacher's name, family engagement specialist. That's it. I just want to be sure to give you credit, to give your child credit, and your child's teachers credit for attending Herd's Homeroom. As always, thank you. Thank you for being a part of our program. Thank you for entrusting your child with us. We hope we are meeting or exceeding your expectations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, I would like to thank my team, my people, for allowing me to do Herd's Homeroom. So on the screen, you will see my team. I thank them for allowing Herd's Homeroom to take place. All right, guys, this is it. This is the end of Herd's Homeroom. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Also, everything that I talked about is in the email, so you'll find all the links in the email. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, go out and be great. Have a good one.